Okay, this video is looking at the beam damage bug in the detailed combat results mod. Hopefully I figured it out, or at least something related to it. Now you can see I'm going to test with the Sunder. The only mods I'm using are console commands, detailed combat results, lazy lib because it's needed for console commands, and practice targets just to have a convenient target. So it's pretty much vanilla except for those mods. It is the latest version of detailed combat mods. Let's see. So, you can see what the weapons are here. The bug seems to be that when the game is paused, it'll continue to register damage, even though no damage is being done, of course. So we'll first do it without pausing. So I'll just let it run. Hopefully you can see the damage up here. So it's 2201 armor. 2201 plus 7, so that's about 2208, 22, well, so yeah, a little bit more than 2200 armor. So we should have, 2200, maybe 2250-ish, just a little bit more than 2200 maybe, or so armor, and about 20,000 hit points. Okay. So you can see, that's kind of roughly what we get. Hull damage was a little bit high. This thing has 20,000 hit points, so it's registered 2100. So it's a little bit high, but relatively close. I've got to show the practice target. 1750 armor, 20,000 hull. Now, if I now do this and I pause it instead, okay, I'm going to pause. All right, so I'll just pause it. Now just let it run. So it should be about 268 armor damage. All right, you see it's 268 armor damage up at the top. Now if I exit, and it says it's almost 12,000 armor damage. So it looks like pausing, it still continues to register damage even while it's paused. Now the funny part is, so not only does that happen, but I could say like this, and so you can see how much damage it is right now. Okay, so it's 1442, but even tabbing out into this screen also counts as pausing, because of course the combat is paused when you're doing that. And so while it's in this mode, it's still continuing to register damage. You can kind of see that the game had said there was 1442 armor damage. Now if I exit, so it ended up right there, it says 1476. But if I now go into simulator, it'll say over 10,000. Now I'm just testing in the sim. Maybe this is just a bug with the sim. Maybe it's not, doesn't happen in actual combat, but I can now run away, or I turn off my transponder. And he's coming to me. I'm going to say, too bad. Number 3. Continue. I'll move to engage. Yes, I'm sure I want to get engage. There. Can see. High intensity laser. Now who's going to come to me? All right, now. All right, so you can see right now it says 179 damage. Okay, so 179 shield damage. I'll let it run for a little bit, but that's 179. Hope you can see that in the video. 179. Just let it run. And then, okay, so should be enough time. Let's go ahead and nuke. Make sure that, there's no other damage being done. No other damage being done. I'll nuke all the other ships just to make sure that I don't do any other damage either. Okay, so battle's ended. So no other damage should be done. Except for that 179. Let's see, combat. Here it said there was 8,000 something shield damage done. So yeah, so it seems like when you pause the game, it continues to register damage.